Hello and welcome. My name is Sean. I'm with Ksenos USA. This video is going to act as a bit of a tutorial slash demonstration to the client end of the software. It's going to be a real quick and brief video, hopefully covering a lot of points though. Before we get started though, I do want to talk about our software. It is developed and maintained in Finland, and it's been in development since about 2002. Ksenos USA is headquartered in Wichita, Kansas. Feel free to always reach out to us. The Ksenos platform was designed to be an easy video management system that's going to allow for the integration of both IP cameras, analog cameras, then also your HD analogs such as CVI and TVI. It can be used in applications of all sizes. We've got hospitals, college campuses, manufacturing plants that have hundreds of cameras on a single installation, as well as we've got really modest systems that have one or two cameras in a convenience store or even residential applications. They choose our software just because it's that easy to use. It's very user-friendly. It is cross-platform as well and kind of camera agnostic, so any IP camera manufacturer out there, we work very well with them, OnVIF included. We work with Windows, Linux, Mac, mobile platforms, iOS, and Android as well. In this video, we're going to cover downloading, installing the software, launching the Ksenos application, connecting it to a server, viewing cameras from those servers, and those could be remote servers or local servers on site, saving layouts for future use, reviewing videos and incidents of things that might have happened, as well as taking backups of those incidents. So to get started, you can see here that I've got the Ksenos USA website up, and that is ksenos-usa.com. To get the software, the client software, we're just going to go to the support tab here and downloads, and you can select the correct version for your operating system. And again, it's Windows, Macintosh, or Linux by way of sent. So today we're using a Windows 10 machine, so I'm going to go ahead and select that. Once that is finished downloading, you can navigate out to your download location and double click the file that it created. It's the executable in Windows case. And then select the appropriate language. And each one of these prompts is pretty straightforward, so we'll just hit next through it. Agree to the license agreement, and this is generally the spot where people might get confused. All you need to do is just remember that these are for server applications, and since we're doing a client demonstration, we'll leave both of those unchecked. We'll select a location to install it. By default, it's in Program Files /Ksenos and install. And then that's all there is to it. We'll select Finish, fairly small application, and we'll close these down. And you can see that it created a little K icon here in the blue. We'll double click that to launch the application. And here we are with the application loaded. So it's not as traditional in having a big window view or anything like that. It's simply just a empty, in this case, timeline. We'll talk more about that. So we'll need to, at this point, connect to a remote server. And by remote, all I'm saying is that it's not locally on the machine that we're on. So we'll go to the K, Recorder, and then Settings. That'll bring up another window. And this is where all the configuration is done for the client. On the left-hand side here, we've got some options, and network connections is the one we're wanting. We'll select that. So now that we've selected network connections, rather than allowing the software to find it automatically, which it will do most of the time, we're going to go ahead and add it manually, just in case it doesn't. So I'm going to select Add Remote Connection. It brought up this dialog here, and then hit OK. And you can see it added Remote Connection 1 under Network Connections. We'll select that. Now it's blue and it's giving us the properties to the right here. We can go ahead and name this arbitrarily so we know what it is in our system. So for this application, we'll just call it demo server. And the IP address of our demo server today is 192.168.1.231. Port is default at 9191. And then we're going to type in our username and password. So we'll hit connect, and it connected, and you can see that I've got a number of cameras that populated here on the left. And that's all there was to connecting to another server. So now that we've connected to the server, let's go look at a few cameras. We can do this by going to the K, selecting our display that we want the cameras to show up on, and then pulling them up. So as you can see here, it's raining outside in our alley in Kansas. Let's go ahead and pull out another one. Before we do that, let's save this one into our quick layouts. On the top left, you're going to see a series of blanks. We'll right click, save the layout. You can see it populates it with a little graphic there. We'll go to the K, display, and let's pick another camera. So you can see that it fitted in there real nice. And we'll select save quick layout number 2. I'm pulling them out individually, but of course you can come up here to display, open all cameras, and all of them will show up there as well. So we'll go ahead and save that one. Now that we've got them all saved, I can clear the screen by clicking an empty layout, and then I can bring these back up just like that. So real quick, real easy. I can modify a layout simply by dragging a camera window. I can anchor into a corner to make it smaller. Come over here, let's make this one a little bit bigger. And then I can save that. So just like that, we're saving layouts and modifying them. So now that we've got our layouts on here, we've got our cameras up, let's find something that may have happened. Now this is a neat feature of the Ksenos software, is that it does video motion detection. So we're going to use that right now. And I'm going to go ahead and just pull up the one alley camera here, and we're going to make it a little bit bigger. And the left hand side here, you'll see a transparent menu system that pops out on the left, area search, and we're going to select a little area, play it in reverse. And sure enough, real quickly, we found the last vehicle that went through there. We're going to play it in reverse again. And more vehicles. So as you can see, it's only showing us video that covered this specific area. So we have a nice little region of interest. In addition to that, if we wanted to sync up multiple cameras to it, we could simply just change the layout. And again, this camera has come out to the exact same point in time as this one on the left. So we've got two cameras, one on the right, one on the left, at the same point in time. They are synced up. If I want to back up the video footage of this red Jeep here, I simply right click on my timeline here at the top, select beginning, and then as the car passes through, we'll keep going. We'll right click, select end, and you can see that I've got a nice little area here in green, and that's going to be our backup. So now we'll take a backup or create a video clip. Taking a backup backs it up or takes it out of the system in its native file format, while create a video clip takes it out as an AVI. And so now we'll hit save, allow it to save that out of the system, and there you have it. And now it's able to be distributed to a thumb drive or whatever you want to do with it. To get back to real time, we simply just hit the green button here, and now we're back to present time. So you never have to leave the user interface and go to a playback area. It's all straightforward, and I can click and drag and search for video by using that. The motion area search right here on the left side, and then I can of course go back and use a calendar style search as well. Hope you enjoyed it, and be sure to leave some comments and let us know if you have any additional questions. We're more than happy to help.